And then just check. That's it. You can probably, I'm not that tall. I can come down a little bit and then you've got more feet. There we are. Perfect. Right. Okay. Let us get started. I'm going to do one more thing, and that is to make sure I can see you nice and big on my extra screen. There. All the mod cons this morning. Let us get started then, shall we? Just going to warm up your shoulders. Oh, and breathe. Let's just take a nice big stretch. Bring your arms up. Let your hands come down. Bring your arms up. And down, and again, bring your arms up. And lower. And then just swing your hands forwards and backwards. Arms up and back and back and back. And then as you do that, let's lift up to the balls of your feet as your arms come up, and then let your arms swing down. So we start to add just a little squat. Lift and lower. Lift and down. Up and in. And we start to get that balance going as well. Also these releves, so these rises up onto the balls of your feet. Really good for your feet, your ankles, your Achilles, your calves. So, oh, that's it. And lift and lower. And then all I want you to do on 2 feet is just step 1 foot back. So we just step to the ball of the foot, step your foot back. And as you step the foot back, you're just gently allowing your weight to rock onto that back foot. So just, you know, I love a bit of backwards movement, a bit of sideways movement, but a bit of back movement is great. Great for balance, great for the brain. Back, back, back. And then come to the side, nice big side step, and let your heel lift up behind you. Just shake out through your fingers. Squeeze your fingers just to get those fingers moving. That's it. And then as you come back to me, just let your knee lift up, now up in front. Just to get those hips moving from all angles. Lift up, up, up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then a little squat down. Loosen your shoulders, come into a punch here. So nothing too fierce, just really feeling that movement through the upper body, that twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then again, just loosen those shoulders. Start to let those arms swing again. Lift up and up. Lift up to the balls of the feet and lower and down. Lift and lower. To do my shout outs, I haven't done those for a few weeks. So my hellos to those people that I know do this recording online. So Liz and Liz and Karen and Denise and up and lift, and then this time take this into a kick. So we're going to bring that leg up. Beverly, shout out for you if you're doing this morning. Tamsin maybe, and then lift. 2, 3, 4. Other side. Let that leg lift up in front. So nice and strong to your tummy. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to just tap your foot back like we did before. Just send that weight backwards, lift up your front heel, back, that's it, step, back, good, tap, 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 and then to the side, let your heel come up and lift. Heel to bottom, squeeze those elbows back, yes, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Then your knee comes up in front. Lift, 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 lift. Up and in, 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 in. And then feet nice and wide. And back into that little punch. Loosen your shoulders. Bring those arms in. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back. And then I want you to come a little lower into that squat. Just hold that position and then allow your weight to shift from side to side. Again, warming up your hips, those thighs. Nice little stretch across. 3, 2, 1. And let's just go through those one more time. Let those arms swing. Maybe a little more this time. Allow the ribs to come forwards as you take those arms up, so you get more movement through your back, and then up to the balls of the feet and lower, and lift, come down, lift and down, lift, lift, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more, up and down. Good. And then tap that foot back. Make it a little bigger, can you? So we just take that stride a little further behind you. Back, back, back. Good. Back, and then knees up in front. Lift and lift and lift and lift. And then we're going to just squat down into your punch. 1. So we've got the rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then drop a little lower into your squat and let your weight shift from side to side. So we've just warmed up a little bit. Bring the backs of your hands together, stretch out through your back, round your back, open up through the chest, lift up. Again, backs of the hands together, round your back. Open up through the chest, lift up. Once more. Backs of the hands together, round your back. Open up through the chest, lift up. And then from here, we come into your kick. So the leg kicks up and the hand's going to come down. First time round, that foot flat on the floor, just getting this movement through the leg. But one thing I would like you to feel is that can you stay strong here through your tummy as the leg kicks up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So bring this arm up. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that leg comes down. Then your side jumps. Option 1, big hop and a tap with that leg. Option 2, big hop and pick the knee up. A bit more balance required. Lift, 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 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that movement. Good. Right, then onto one leg. Let your leg come up behind you so we come into a balance. But we're going to tap the leg down. Lift the leg up. Tap and lift. All about this hinge in the hip. Tap and lift. Again. Tap and tap. And 2 more. Tap. And 1 more time. Tap. And lift. Then we'll come over to the other side. Come forwards. Tap. And lift that leg. We're trying to feel your hips stay square to the floor. 4. Again from here. Lift and lift and lift. And 1 more time. Lift and lower. Good. Then into your squat. We're going to come on down and lift up. Now my feet are quite wide to start off with. Nice wide squat, no weights. And lift. Slowly lower. Lift on up. Just a nice chance to warm up those hips. If you can, bring your arms out in front. That's going to just keep, remember, we're trying to keep that chest lifted. Yes. Down and lift. Good. Again. Down and lift. 1 more time. Down and lift. Come on up. and then heels up to your bottom. But this time we just start to squeeze your heels up and breathe. And 3 and 2 and 1. Give me a little swing here. Pick up your heels. Bring your elbows round. Just to open up through your back and over and over. And then back into your kick. Bring this arm up. This time I wanted to see if you can lift up to the ball of your foot. So as you kick, we lift on up and lift and 3 and 2 and 1. Other side, bring this arm up again and lift and lift, 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 and 4 and 3 and 2. Good. And 1. Remember, always you can slow it down if you need to. Nice big hop. And the option to tap or to lift up this knee. Across, across, over. Ooh, again for me. Not quite that far, Karen. Across, across, across. Again from here. Jump and jump. Last one. Across from me here. Just roll your shoulders. We come into your squat. Hands to your shoulders, elbows forwards. And we come slowly down, slowly lift. Again, in and down, slowly lift. Again, in, down, slowly lift. In, down, slowly lift. Elbows forward. So the reason for your hands here, trying to feel these elbows stay lifted rather than them falling down to the floor. Yeah, trying to keep this more upright position. Well done. In and lift. And again, down and lift. And then heels to your bottom. Deliberately trying to warm up your hips this week. We've been doing it in Pilates. A nice Pilates hip warmer-upper, which someone's actually asked me to put on YouTube, so I will do that. But we're doing the equivalent standing now this morning for this. And then just into your twist. Pick up your heel, bring your elbows round. In, 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 in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just a little back stretch before we come into that again. Round your back, bend your knees, stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest. Again from here. Backs of your hands together, round your back, bend your knees, hold. Open up through your chest. And again from here, backs of the hands together, round your back, bend your knees, hold. Open up through your chest, shrug your shoulders. We are going to do that one more time. So we started with our kick. This arm comes up, this leg comes up. We lift up to the ball of your foot. Now you're going to make this as strong and as controlled and as soldier-like as you can make it. Up, up, yes, up, up. And then the same thing on the other side. Lift this arm up and we come in. 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, and down. Good. And then from here, those big side jumps with the optional knee lift or tap. But find your space, use your space across, across, jump, jump again, spring, 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 spring. Yes, then those feet come wide and we come into your squat. Hands to shoulders, elbows forwards. Breathe in, lower, down. Breathe in, lower, down. Again, in and lift. Elbows forwards. In and lift. Again, down and lift, squeeze through your bottom. One more time, in and lift, and then back up together into your twist. Just pick up your heel and bring your elbow around, across, over, 4, 3, 2, 1, then just up onto the balls of your feet. That's it. Just relax your toes. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but sometimes you bunch them up when we do this. So right up on the balls of the feet, lift the chest, shoulders down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then a little leg swing we've been doing this week. Again, bit of coordination. Bring the leg out to the side. Tap it across. Out to the side. Tap it across. Out. Let your arms come the opposite way to your leg. There. And then once you've got the hang, you can let the leg swing. So that's your progression. And I love this one because for a lot of people it's instinctive. And for some people, their brains just can't do it. So I just want you to, don't worry which side of the coin you fall on. I just want you to have a little practice. Remember, it's all a good brain workout as well. So tap the toe down, across, out, over, out, over. That's it. Out, over. Then you can make that leg swing. Yes, across and out to the side. Oh, we can fit. That's it. Fortunately for you, you're not in a room, so no one can see, but I can. Right, come on down. Roll your shoulders. Okay, grab yourself some water. And then we're going to get your light weights. We won't do that bit of coordination with the weights, okay? Just to let you know, so you don't cause yourself a little injury. We are starting with our light weights. So for those of you who may be doing this for the first time, lighter weights, 1s, 2s, absolutely fine for this. You don't need to go any further than that. So we're going to come on down and lift up into a squat press. We will be using heavier weights later, but this is more about cardiovascular conditioning, using a little bit of extra resistance in and push. So we squat down and push. Now, if you can, as you squat down, those elbows are so beautifully poised that they just tap the tops of your knees. And that's a nice indicator of the shape of your squat. In and push. In and push. 2 more now. In and push. 1 more time. In and push. Then those sneaky front raises were actually a core exercise. So let your weight come into your front foot so you can feel your tummy working. Your arms are down. Let your shoulders come back. And we lift the arms. So this is why you don't want any more than 2. You want to feel the arms stay straight and they come no higher than your shoulders. As we're doing this, trying to feel your neck stays long and those arms no higher than your shoulders and no higher than you can keep those shoulders down. That's the other key with this one. Last 2. In and lower and down. Then we're going to do your twisties. Now we haven't done these for a few weeks. I would suggest 2 in one hand or just a 2. You don't need any more than that. Feet wide. Watch your options carefully because there is twisting and upping and lowering. So option 1, the arm comes up in the air and then we twist down towards your knee and we reach the arm up to the side. Option 2, we bring it all the way down to the floor and lift on up. And I always include that first option because if you get dizzy coming up and down to the floor quickly, do the first one. It's still effective. In and I make it 3 more. 3, push, 2, push, but we're getting this twisting across your body, which is what I want from here. Right, let's try this on the other side. So we've changed hands. I also like this because I feel like it makes you look a bit like a superhero to start off with. That's it. So we come down to your knees. We push up. Option down to the floor and push up. Whichever version you are choosing. Make it more squat than bend forwards. Does that make sense? So if you use your legs more, there'll be less up and downing for your head. I make it 2 more. In and 1 more time. In and up. Good. And then we're going to bring 1 foot back. Come into your lunge position and hold. Now we've done so much work on this. Come down. Chin comes in. Weight is back. Abs are working. Now we punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that shoulder back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and then we change legs. Exactly the same thing on the other side. Come down. Find your lunge. Hold that position. Shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, let's get that rotation through that upper body. 6, 7, 8. And then pop those weights down for another little bit of cerebral coordination. So we've got your feet hips width apart. We're going to just jump the feet forwards, jump the feet back. It's a little spring, forwards and back, in and back. And start to just stretch out that backward step, being aware of your surroundings. Back, forwards, back, same thing, but leading with the other foot. Back, forwards, back, in, back. 1 more time, in and back. And then just up onto the balls of the feet, little stretch out, shake out through your fingers and through your shoulders. And then grab those weights for round number 2. So we are in. Very good. Yeah. Right. Squat, press. In and push. In and push. Again. Down and push. In and press. Again. Lift. Push all the way down. Feel that squat. Tummy strong. Back strong. Yes. In. Really nice. Can we take 2 more? Down. And yeah, 1 more time. In and up. Then those sneaky front raises. 1 foot forwards. Weight in the front leg. Lift and lower. I should say actually, next time around with the 3rd rotation of this, if you have heavier weights and you wanted to do that squat press with a heavier weight, that's the one to do it on, okay? And then switch and lift and 4, shoulders down, arms strong, and 2 and 1 and in. Oh, it's quite a puffy one this morning, isn't it? Right, you're gonna grab those weights, or 2 or 1 in one hand. Are we ready? Superhero stance, thank you. And we are gonna come in either knee and lift or floor and lift. Yes, in. Just think of the lovely work for your shoulder as well. And up we come. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. In and lift. Then to the other side. Bring this arm up. And are we ready? Yes. We come in and lift. In and lift. In and good. In and lift. Again, I'm going to do a screen grab next time, by the way, with your superhero stances. In and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift. Yes, and then roll your shoulders, twiddle yourselves around into your lunge. We come down, the weight comes back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg, step back. We come down again from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then come back up. Yes. And then we're going to just roll your shoulders. Ooh, pop those weights down onto the floor. Into a little jog on the spot. Turn yourself around to the side. And then we start to come into your step forwards and back. But it's a spring. We come in. Spring back. Come forwards. Again, spring back. Come forwards. Spring back. And forwards. And back. And then change legs. Come back and forwards. And back and forwards. And back and forwards. One more time. And back and forwards. And little jog. Stretch out through your back. Open up through your chest. Loosen your shoulders. A little slurp before we come into round 3. Staying hydrated, very important. Grab those weights. Are we ready? Yes, squat presses. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Those elbows lifted. Nice big breath in all the way down. And in and push. In and push again. Down and lift. In and lift. Stay with me. Down. Drive the arms up. Start to feel as you do this, and it's harder to feel with those lighter weights, but that the squat pushes those arms up rather than the shoulders. So you get that assistance. 2 more. In, push. So it's a nice power move. In and push. Yes. Okay. Shoulders. 1 foot forwards. Shoulders back. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up and up. Again from here. 4 and 3, 2, 1 more. Up and down. And then we come into your twists. Into one arm. Up and hold. And we come either knee and lift or floor. And press again from here. In and in and again. Down, lift, down, lift. 2 more. In and in and down. Other side. Bring this arm up and we'll come down and lift. Down and in and in. Again from here. 4 and 3. Push. Chest lifted. Eyes up. 1 more. That one gets you out, puff, that exercise. Then we come. Are you ready? Into your lunge. Hip under. Come on down. Weights into your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. And then onto the other side. Come on down. Hold that position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back up. Good. Pop those weights down. And we're going to come into our little jump forwards and back. In and back. Big jump. Spring back. In. Back. Try and make it more of a spring forwards and back. In and back. In and back. Well done. In and back. And then just a little jog on the spot. Lift it up. Really strong through your middle. Drive the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then just roll your shoulders for me. Come on down. That's it. And then grab yourself some water before we come back with our heavier weights. Again, keeping this heavier weighted session quite straightforward at the moment. No need to overcomplicate. So it comes between your thighs, shoulders coming back, your chest lifted, and we'll come down. Breathe in as you tap, exhale as you lift. Now, even though we have this weight between your thighs, all the same applies as to when we did those squat presses with the weights. Chest stays lifted. That weight coming down between your heels. And then slow it down. In and lift. Again, down and lift. We slowly lower and lift. And just feel, taking your time on the way up to feel those legs working. We've got 4 more. Down and lift. Again, in and lift. 2 more now. Down and lift. And 1 more time. Down and lift. Yes. Then from here we come round to your lunge. So remember your options. We can have the weight in front. We can have no weight. What I want you to feel today is that we are balanced. So last week we did it on one side. This week I want it balanced. So we hold the weight, slowly lower into your lunge, slowly lift up. In, push through that front heel. If the lowering and lifting does not feel good today for any reason, just hold the lunge. 4 and 3, good, and 2, lift, well done, 1 more, yes, and down, and then we come to the other side. 1 foot back, 1 foot forwards. We have that weight out in front, chest lifted, tail under, in and lift. Lower, push through the front heel. Just 8. Yeah. So try and feel there's no upper body movement. It just goes straight down. And 3. And that's it. 2. And 1 more. Down and lift. Yes. Weights come down to the floor. And then we're going to let your heel come up. Squeeze your heel up to your bottom. Let your elbows come back really strong. You're doing really well this morning. It's a strong class. It's a little bit more puffy this morning. If you get a bit more sweaty, well, breath is a good thing. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And whilst we're in strength and power, feet together. Little jump to the side. Little jump back. Doesn't have to be a big movement. And if you preferred to just jump with those feet together and give yourself time. So pelvic floor exercise, this, as you jump, you prepare, you lift, your progression, feet out, feet back, progression still, quicker. So it's constant, and that's how you progress. Less time to prepare. In, last one, and back. Well done. Shake out those legs. Woof, back to your weights. Between those legs, 12. Again, always, whatever feels right for you. So shoulders back, lift up here, in and up, lower and lift, down and down, and again from here, in and in, and 2 more. In, no, it's not 2 more. 2 more in my head to get to 8. We've got 4 more. Down, the way my brain processes numbers. And in, and 2 more. Down, and 1 more time. In and up. So we are back to your lunges now. If your legs are feeling tired and you would prefer to do without the weight, that is fine. You can have this weight up in front also. Or you can come to your left weight. So many options. Let's come in. Push through the front heel. Down. And in. And in. Drive through that front heel. 4 more. Just loading those legs in, and 2, and 1 more, and up. And then we are going to come to the other side. Hip under, and we'll come down and lift, down, lift, in, push through the front heel, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more, down, lift, up. Good. Then that weight comes down. You might be saved by the clock today. Bring those feet in. Little jump, out, jump, out, jump, out, jump, out. Option, quicker, out, jump, out, jump, out. Option, quicker still. Jump, 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 jump. Yes. We've just got time for 1 more round. Just going to squeeze it in. So grab your water. Legs today. Okay. Let's come back to that weight. 12 slow ones. Shoulders back. Breathe. In and lift. Down and lift. In and lift. Down and lift. Again from here. In and lift. In and lift. Down, up, and in and up. We've got 4 more. Down, lift, down, lift. 2 more. Down, lift. 1 more time. Down and lift. Good. Then your lunges. Remember your options. This one's going to feel the hardest today, but we've got this. This is the one that makes the difference. In, push, in, push, drive through the front heel, down, and down. Again from here. 4, yes, well done. 3, and 2, and 1 more, yes. Oh, just 8 more lunges to go. 8 more lunges. Hip under, shoulders back. In, push. In, push. Down, and down. 4 more. 4, push. Just 3. In, and you've got this. Last one. Down. Oh, why did that feel so hard today? Right, okay. Stretch out through your back. Hope it's not just me. And then open up through your chest. And then in. Oh. And then back. And then we're going to come down to the floor. Not for long. I've got stuck, sorry. There we go. You got stuck. Claire, I know you said you might need to go. So if you do, bye-bye and thank you for joining us. But you don't have to go yet. Right, let's come on down to the floor. Onto your, oh, she's so excited, she's staying. Right, whatever it was she's got to do. It's no longer exciting. So I'm going to squeeze your shoulders and push. And then in. Maybe it's just a plumber coming, I don't know. Okay, squeeze. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Squeeze. Very important. Toes under. Let your knees hover and lower. Hover and lower. Hover and lower. Hover and then step your feet out. Draw your hips up to your ribs. Push the floor away as you hold, hold, hold. Down, up into a twist. Lift your arm up and hold and down. If you're watching on the YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube and you're here with me now, leave me a comment because you got this far. I want to know. And lower and then lift and lower. And then once more, toes under, hover those knees and down and hover and lower. And one more time from here, hover and lower. And then round to seated. And hands forwards and stretch out through your back. And then from here, just a little roll back, really nice on that back. Hands into the backs of the thighs, start to roll on back, open up through your hips and up to seated. Roll on back and up to seated. Again from here, roll on back and up to seated, and then all the way down to the floor. Let your feet come up, your head and shoulders down, and we'll come in and change. Chest and shoulders open, in and change. Ribs down, pelvis down, in and change. And then those feet down to the floor, hands by your sides, roll under, up into a bridge and hold. Hold that position. Lift up. And then down to the floor one more time, just using these little Pilates exercises more to balance and mobilize rather than strength. More Pilates coming up tomorrow. Little plug. 1:30 tomorrow. See you on the mat. And then down, and then bring your knees over to the side. Stretch out through your back. And up and over to the other side. We're going to twist. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. And we are going to come up to seated. Just thinking, what can I have for breakfast? Stretch out through your ear and hold. And then up to the other side and hold. And we are going to twist. And twist. And then just bring backs of your hands together. Stretch. Oh, she's gone. Stretch out. Stretch out through your chest. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Let me just grab my glasses and switch off my recording. There we go. Where are we?